2, 1. Wait. Then it's starting. Hey, since we're live, welcome to Toy Pizza. Here with another live stream, our 5th one. Just a reminder, we are not uploading a video this week. So for you guys, we are doing another live stream. So at the top, we are going to ask you guys for questions. So if you have any questions for us, get those started. And I'm going to throw it to Jesse, who has a lot of things to talk about.
That's me. Hello. First up is you'll notice our boy Jack is not cleaning his room today. He is going to be building a Hexagear kit, and we're going to see if he can build the entire thing by the time this live stream ends in about an hour. So he's going to be feverishly working on that. And
all right,
if you like how it looks, you can get yourself a Hexagear because some of our select sellers actually have them in stock. And this is the brand new one. This is the Governor. Am I saying that right, Jack?
it's the Governor Para Ignite.
Para from Dragon Ball GT.
Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine. For those who don't know, the Hexagear model kit series are, I guess they're 1/20th scale, and you can. Is that correct, Jack?
124.
124. Okay, and you can basically build these sort of mech and robot / cyborg people that are really cool. They're about 3 inches tall, maybe 2.5. But there's also bigger kits that are sort of, mechs and raptors and power suits.
Yeah, like vehicles.
And it's all modular, so it fits together, and you can kind of create very cool combinations.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar, because Jack, I would get his head start right now, but we did feature it in our first Japan video all about hobby gear and hobby collectibles, and Jack did build a couple of them in there.
That's right. And Nicky, on our last trip, we did go to the Kotobukiya store, and you were on the phone. You were like texting feverishly with Jack, cross-checking what they had in the store versus what he wanted.
Yep.
Because we're very good friends.
Oh yeah, and someone already asked us a question and said, "Are you guys far from each other?" And I would like to say, not far enough.
Yeah, I could use a couple more miles in between the three of us. I got to be honest.
Absolutely. So
we're like an hour away from each other, an hour and change.
Yeah. So we are live. We will be live for an hour. I think I can get to you by the end of the live stream. But first thing I got to do, I got to go a little pee-pee.
All right, you do that, and while you're doing that, I'm going to open up the store because, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to open up the store. And you will see there's some cool stuff there that's been added. The biggest, newest thing that we have is the Planet of the Apes line from Super 7, which Jack and I got to play with a little bit. You'll notice our banner depicts the apes, Dr. Zayas, I believe, meeting a vector jump guy. So clearly there's a narrative crossover there. But we love the reaction line. We love Super 7. The entire premise being that these are toys that weren't made in the 70s and 80s, but now Super 7 are going out and righting that wrong, and they're creating these figures as they would exist, as if it were peeking into a time capsule or something like that. So you can now go to our store and you can get all of the Wave 1 of the Apes. They're all in stock. Let's walk down what the rest of the selections are. We've also put together a Bakuriman figure and cookie. So I was fortunate enough to get a big stock of the mini figures that they actually did from Bakuriman. Jack, you got to turn off your mic. It sounds like you're chewing on plastic.
My mic on? Is that my mic?
Yes.
I'm gonna mute you right now, Jack. There you go. So we will be checking in
where'd you go?
with Jack's desk from time to time.
You muted Nicky. You muted you as well.
I muted myself. There we go.
Okay, there he is. So moving down, Nicky, I was telling them we have Planet of the Apes Super 7 reaction figures in stock now in the store, which are very cool, and they're perfectly in scale with Knights of the Slice.
Oh yeah.
we've put together a limited amount of Bakurimon bundles. So this includes not only the traditional cookie and the seal sticker that comes inside the cookie, but it also has dead stock of these painted minifigures that they came out with, I think in the early 2000s. And those also include a seal and a little stand, and they're very cool. They're kind of like almost like Monster in My Pocket or something like that. I think you guys will enjoy them. We put them together at a very affordable price, and there's only, I think, we have about 10 sets of them. So go get them now. The Bakurimon cookie is also random. You may get the sort of classic Bakurimon featuring the characters of Zeus, or the sort of characters in their library. You might get a Kinnikuman Bakurimon cookie. You might get One Piece, or you might get Attack on Titan. We've sort of mixed together a whole bunch of different cookies. So may luck be a lady tonight for you. Then if you move all the way down to the very end of the store, there are two, there's one restock and one new item. So we have the Old Heroes book with a Rebel upgrade vector jump. Ooh. I thought Rebel was completely sold out. And when Jack and I were cleaning the workshop on Friday, we found a small pile of them. There's 10 of them left. I don't know. I think we were holding these for the Clutter Gallery show or something. But in any case, he's been sold out for months, and now you have another shot. There are only 10 in stock, and you can get the Old Heroes book, which will bring you up to speed on how we sort of created that line and what the inspiration was for it. So it's a great bundle. You're getting the vector jump for far under its normal retail, and I think you'll dig it.
Real quick, I am going live right now on the Toy Pizza Instagram. Okay. I want to tell everyone what's up. So we are live here on YouTube, and if you guys have any questions for us, please let us know. You can totally head over to the YouTube channel where you can hear both Jesse and myself talk, as well as see Jack build a model kit. I put it in the comments. Link is in the bio. And again, Jesse just told everyone the breakdown of what's new in our store. So,
but I didn't get to the best item, which is now almost sold out as we've been talking. We have finally put together a carrying case. Now, I use these Sterilite plastic cases. I think they're like tackle boxes or for crafts. I love them. They are perfect for action figures. They're perfect for 3 3/4 inch action figures. You can actually see one here. I have dozens and dozens of these for all the different toy lines I have. Oops, I guess this is a little bit of a spoiler. My bad. So I've bought a bulk of these carrying cases. We had Jack design a really awesome decal that goes on top of it. And I'm going to be giving, I guess this is spoiling the surprise, but here's the decal here.
Oh, shoot.
So you can buy the same carrying case that I use. It's going to have the nice Knights of the Slice branded illustration on top. The illustration itself has a lot of Easter eggs and spoilers in it for what's to come. So it's a very exciting piece of the mythology. And I had this wild, crazy idea today as I was putting the stickers on to just load up the tackle box. So,
oh, shoot.
You are getting the very last of our pale peach material boys. There's only 4 left. I put them into these carrying cases. You're also getting an all-white material boy.
Oh, wow.
And he's all right, if you know what I mean. You're going to get 5 slicers. You're going to get 5 hats. You're going to get 2 limb packs. You're going to get an unpainted hob. You're going to get our Ezekiel wheel patch from the Clutter Gallery show.
Oh, my God.
You're going to get the Night of the Slice Sexual Yakoi logo enamel pin.
All right, quick recap of what Jesse just said. For those of you on Instagram who are tuning in, including Super 7 San Diego, how's it going?
Hey, guys.
We were breaking down, or Jesse was breaking down on YouTube. Definitely head over to YouTube in the link in the bio. But Jesse just announced that we have an all-new case. The same case that Jesse uses to store his figures. But it's got a nice decal that Jack designed that has a bunch of Easter eggs for potential future figures. I don't know. But it also includes a handful of items, including exclusive pins, as well as a few of the remaining Material Boys, as well as if you missed out on Rebel, he's available in the store now in a bundle with the Old Heroes book.
There's a bug on my phone.
And there's a bug on Jesse's phone that you guys are missing. So
Does anybody
definitely
know what kind of bug this is?
I don't know. I can't. For those of you tuning into Instagram, we need help identifying this bug on Jesse's phone.
Everywhere.
That's a stink bug.
Oh,
No.
yeah. Smash it.
Is it? They don't
Yeah.
stink when I kill them.
Uh-oh.
Does it smell like apples?
I'm not going to smell it. How about that?
All right,
Okay.
so I'm going to sign off here on Instagram. Definitely join us on YouTube, link in bio, as well as check out the store. Got a ton of new items going fast. Check out the store. Join us on YouTube, link in bio. See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Oh, I think we only got one display case left. Wow, we're going to have to make some more of these.
All right, let's check in with Jack. What are we looking at, Jack?
Hey, how you doing? So I've gotten up to number 3 in the instruction out of 17, which is the upper torso.
Coming along good. It's good progress. He's speed running it.
I got this.
I've actually been watching Dark Souls speed runs nonstop all day today. I don't know why. It's so fascinating to me how they figure out how to glitch the game and just like float in between the maps and everything. It's wild. What a wild world we live in.
I love Dark Souls. I love disrupting
You like
your
when you
game.
by murdering the wrong NPCs?
That's right. So for those of you that are joining us here on YouTube, ask away. Ask us anything. And Jack, hopefully we'll finish building this hexagear. Do we have a hexagear on hand to show what it kind of looks like? If not, we check out the link in the chat. Ami.
I could walk us upstairs if you want to see one.
Nah.
Okay. Better for me. I can just sit still.
Awesome.
Nikki, we got Planet of the Apes reaction figures in the store. How awesome is that?
Dude, it's pretty awesome. And again, on Instagram, Super7 San Diego joined us, and I felt bad for leaving. I shouldn't have left, but oh well.
You should just go ahead and ban them.
Yeah. Marley, can we Marley, as a moderator, can we not swear? Thank you. Ban yourself.
He's using hate speak again?
Yeah.
Really unfortunate.
Justin Scottum, I'll kick things off with his question. I caught the tail end of the storage box. Are those on sale now? I believe there was one left.
There is one left.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
I also think I'm gonna have to make some more of these. I didn't think anybody would be even remotely interested, but I think it's also a good starting point, right? If you're one of our newer customers or fans, and maybe you don't have a ton of pieces, or you want to sort of dive into Nice to Slice, but you don't know how, this could be a good way. So we will make some more. I know we have 50 of the giant decals, and please don't give too much away. I'll just move my hand like this so they can't see the surprises on here. But yeah, this is it. And like I said, I use these for everything. I can even show. I'll grab my stack that I have just here in the living room, and you can see how very devoted I am to these storage cases.
Wow, that's a lot. And now they could be all Nice to the Slice themed, which again comes with a Material Boy. Here's a failed custom of mine, but I like the way it came out. It basically is the flesh colored Material Boy, and using Jack's blow pen, I hit it with some glow in the dark paint, but it didn't really adhere to it. It doesn't glow as much as I'd like. I think I gotta lay another coat on it.
That's pale peach, not flesh.
I know. Well,
don't be such an imperialist.
Hey, man. Flesh comes in a variety of different tones.
Okay, fair enough.
Jack, you're looking good.
I got a very interesting package today from China. Nikki and Jack, I showed you the contents of it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I think you should show someone else.
No, I sent you a picture in our chat.
Okay, this is not for the live stream.
No, I'm just saying. Generally, this is a very exciting time to be in the Knights of the Slice realm.
Oh, I have something I can show you. I mean, I don't know how, if you can see it. It might be a delay. I'll actually take my camera off.
I drink a stink bug.
I took my camera off just for you, Jesse. But this is what I got at in Philly. I went to this antique store, and they said that these little figures are like from the 1980s. But there's these little diver men, and I love them. I thought of you immediately. But like this one has like a medieval like helmet. This one has like scuba gear. But they call them.
Those are Britons, if I'm not mistaken. Let me verify here.
They called them Rocket Men, and I was just like, oh, I think Jesse would appreciate these, or maybe he won't.
It's a great line. Yeah, I think these are the Britain Space, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they reeked of bangers and mash.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll do it every time. Yeah, those are really cool, and there's a lot of they're made out of different material, right?
Yeah.
It's really
so like,
weird.
at first I thought it was like they're like hard plastic, but then like a lot of it is like really soft, almost like Keshi. But yeah, I got them for you, and I hope you like them.
That's a good fun.
I can buy like a ton more, so maybe if I head back there, I'll just buy them out, and then maybe we'll put them in the store.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. We could share them with our friends.
Oh yeah, our 14 friends watching. Let's see, we got a few
More
questions.
friends than I have in real life.
Yes, Christian Knox, with a great PlayStation logo loading screen for his avatar, asked, "Can we expect some new Knights of the Slice?"
You sure can. I think you're gonna actually regret asking because there's gonna be so many new Knights coming so very soon that you're going to be broke and you're going to have to move back in with your parents just to be able to afford them all.
Are we going to have any Knights at 5 points?
I think so. I think at the very least we'll have the Scottam Knight, which I think at this point everybody knows exists, and those who joined us for the all-in Wave 3 package, they already have their Scottam Knights. Your cats are trying to make a jailbreak.
Yeah, they're doing that. They're just doing their thing. All right, so Jack, do you have any Hexagear on hand that we can show a built one?
Let me check behind me. I think I have the. I do not. Thought I did. Nope, do not.
All
if
right.
I do, I'll let you know.
Perfect.
We're going to take a walk. I'm going to get us some Hexagear.
All right, so Jesse's going to take us up to his dungeon lair where he keeps all his Hexagear.
Crew just walking a couple paces ahead of me. It's a high-tech camera crew. We have a red camera. We have a couple rigs going. There's a team of 5 to 6 different people. And, we got a sound guy in front of me. We got a cameraman and a camera woman because we're very inclusive. And, it's a whole production team that sort of follows me everywhere. And, it's a really sophisticated, we spent a lot of money on this rig and on the camera. So, I just wanted to say that like, we're a very professional outfit. We take streaming very seriously here. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, just, okay, we're going up. Hold on, we just had to check with the camera crew there, but we're good. So we're gonna find some built Hexagear. Might be a little dark in my room. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. Shadows in the way, but here, the Hexagear. Yeah, so check that out. This is a finished built Hexagear.
Ooh.
And you can see my butt in the mirror. If you look closely.
Real quick about the store, the Mr. Mashling asks why in the vintage pizza pics on the store it says Transformers Jazz Kid Robot, even though Wheeljack is pictured.
Oh, that's because Jack is gonna get fired.
So can we clarify which one is actually for sale?
It is Wheeljack.
It's
Right.
Wheeljack.
Real Jack. Is it Wheeljack?
Jack,
Hello.
Hello.
You messed up the listing.
Did I?
No.
Okay.
Mr. Matchling is known to spread a lot of lies in our live streams.
The Russian troll farm. Here's another Hexagear. And guys,
that's great.
If you like and you are intrigued by these Hexagear, we have put together, as always, a list of our favorite eBay sellers from Japan. We will post that list right now in the comments, and you can go there, and there's a whole plethora of different sellers in the land of the rising sun that have these goods, and they are ready to send them to you. All you got to do is purchase them. And I'll let you know a little secret. The more you purchase, the more videos we get to do, and the more likely we are to go back to Japan, where we can buy more goods and bring it back and sell them to you guys for a decent markup.
I love the Ami link that I believe Jack is posting in the chat, because he used 2 tiger emojis, and they're so cute. I've never seen them before.
Well, he did mislabel Wheeljack, so.
Well, now we're going to call him Wheeljack from now on. Sonny, our boy, who has one of the best avatars that I look forward to seeing in the chat. What's your favorite action figure accessories, and where can I get some cool ones, like those water gun model kits?
Oh, well, I guess it depends on what scale you're interested in, right? Because there's different places where you can get different size weapons and different companies that are better at those things. The water guns are ideal for like 6 to 7 or even 8-inch action figures, and those are Tomatech, if I'm not mistaken. Jack will weigh in if I am. Tomatech Armory, I believe it's called. And I've purchased those directly from the sellers on our sort of highlighted list. So I know for a fact, I bought them in store at Ami. I know they have them. I know a bunch of the other sellers have them as well. So if you're looking for something that would go good with Marvel Legends, or even, Mezco 112 or SH Figure Arts or Figma, those are a great one to go for. And you can get those in the links that we've provided.
Yeah, I'm holding up my synthetic human, and he comes equipped with these 2 handguns, and I believe it was Jack that got me this kit of just miscellaneous 112 scale weapons, and it came with a variety of different pistols and even handheld no, I'm trying to say weapons that aren't guns, like that came with a couple of swords and stuff like that. Melee weapons, yeah. But on top of that, Jack is really, really helpful when it comes to this stuff, because I collect Dragon Ball Z figures, as some of you may know, and let's go Figurize. They're the people who do the model kits for Dragon Ball, and they're pretty fun to build. But I have these effect pieces, and it's almost like ground as well as aura effects, and these I love. These look great with 112. Even I've seen a ton of you guys who take photos of Knights of the Slice figures model kits, but also Bandai makes the figure arts like flame effects and all those, like the ground impact effects, as well as wind and a handful of other ones in different colors, and I love them.
Oh, I got something interesting in the mail today.
Let's see it.
From Boss Fight Studios.
Oh, they're great. Bucky O'Hare.
I had on pre-order, Deadeye Duck from Bucky O'Hare. Very, God, I'm still choking on that stink bug. Very awesome. I loved Bucky O'Hare when I was a kid. I didn't have too many of the figures. I think I only had Blinky and Bucky. But they did a great job of modernizing these figures, but still kind of staying close to the look and the feel of the toy. This is really good. And then I also got one of their, I believe this is series 2 of their sort of fantasy line, and it's a knight in white armor. Who could say no to something like that? I also really like when you can store weapons with figures of this scale. I'm always a sucker for that sort of thing.
Oh yeah.
Cool, right?
I feel like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. While we were in Japan, there was a handful of gashapon machines that also sold accessories.
For what scale are you talking?
I believe.
Ninja weapons. They've done like Dragon Warrior scale weapons of that size. They've done like torso and helmet armors, of which actually fit really good on our 1,000 Toys Nice to Slice figures.
I think at the time when you guys were there was a series of like spears that were in 1/12 scale in the gashapon machines. Because I saw a lot of people getting them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, those are always those are much harder to come by than say Tomatech.
Yeah.
Little Henry. But it's a popular and reoccurring thing in Japan. And if we go back, I think we could load up on them.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys check out those sites that we pasted in the chat, it definitely makes it a possibility that we can return and do another giveaway. Definitely want to do another Japanese giveaway for you guys.
Question.
And I think we've kind of like got a good feeling and temperature of the water and seeing what you guys like and what to carry in our store.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I'm trying to. This whole time I'm looking for something. Can't find it.
Show you the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, you got some of them on the side?
Yeah, it's them right here. Got Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Zayas.
That's right. As seen on The Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
Have you actually watched the original Planet of the Apes?
Couldn't hear you. Say that one more time.
Have you actually watched the original Planet of the Apes?
I believe so, but I couldn't tell you anything that happens in it. So does that help?
I didn't watch it until, relatively recently in my life. And I think, it's so ubiquitous in pop culture, especially because of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
That unfortunately there's not much surprise left to it, right? Because it's become kind of a running joke in all sorts of different movies, including Spaceballs, which is really great. But it's a really fantastic film, and especially if you think of it as having come out pre-Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
Like Planet of the Apes in probably 2001 were the only, kind of major science fiction films that existed in the 70s up until, A New Hope came out.
You mean Phantom Menace?
Sorry, Phantom Menace, yes.
We had a question from Deadman Pixels. What kit is being made? And that is the Hexagear. I want to say the Governor.
Governor Para Ponyo plus Striker, I believe it's called.
Jack has already got a body together, it looks like. And
I'm seeing a body over there. I'm seeing a hot bod.
Can we get a close up of that hot bod? Can you hold it still? Jack, how's your connection over there?
It's all right.
Yeah, it looks like you're holding a black blob.
Well, it's the lighting.
The giant stink bug.
It's a stink
poor
bug.
lighting.
They got to him too.
Yeah. Deadman Pixel says, "Nice. I was thinking about thinking that, and those are amazing. For those of you who can't see what Jack is holding, definitely check out our first Japan video from our second trip. Is called all about hobby building, and they make an appearance there. They're great, and they're kind of close, relatively close, almost. No, actually, I believe it's both of you. You've been lobbing off the heads off of Amiibo and gluing them on.
That would be me.
Maybe it's just Jack, but so they're about that scale.
Yeah, if I could find it, I'll grab one and show you guys.
I'm gonna paste your personal Instagram. Is that okay, Jack?
Sure, why not?
All right. But if you click this link, you are required to follow Jack. Is that fair?
And you have to be his friend in real life, also.
That's fair, right? Jack, I don't see it on your Instagram. I feel like you posted it. Maybe.
Doors open, so don't mind me.
Well, honestly, if you do tell everyone in Facebook, everything's going to sell out. So if you guys are watching this and you have the heads up, definitely check out the store. I believe all the cases are sold out, Jesse. Is that true?
One is sitting in somebody's shopping cart waiting to check out, but it could be carjacked.
You have two.
Yeah, the other thing, you know, we always sort of refresh our toy pizza picks, our vintage toy lot, although it's not really vintage toys
Yeah, but they're
only.
hand selected by and curated by us.
Exactly. It's stuff from our collection. It's duplicates that we've picked up. It's sort of a catch-all, and every time we open the store, there's going to be new goods in there. So
out of business, as we all know. So I've been picking up a bunch of amiibos for like $250.
Technically, it's amiibo. There's no S in amiibo.
Amiibo. So yeah, I've been lobbing off their heads and accessories, and they fit pretty well on the Hexagear.
All right, Jack, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean, but just can you hold it super, super still? There, that looks great. Especially the Palutena, like anything with the fire emblem or just like Japanese RPGs, JRPGs, if you will. Any characters from the Fire Emblem series, and I believe they did even like Kid Icarus. Those characters are great for, say, like your Hexagear. That looks really good together.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, like her hair is like solid plastic, so it's
yeah.
horrible to stand on.
Can you put a Donkey Kong head on that?
Yeah, let me get a little DK.
Yeah. I mean, do you have a Donkey Kong amiibo I can lob its head off of?
No, you're going to have to make one yourself.
No, I personally can't give that one up because I love...
Infinity 4 again.
Again? I still haven't seen it the second time. I want to see it not in 3D.
Yeah, we see regular D.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of regular D.
One dimension.
Oh, yeah. Put a Ness head on it. That's what Samuel Lopez says.
Not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea. Again, keep the questions coming. We're here to answer anything more about the store or the future of Knights of the Slice. Can we get a roll call? How many of you are intending going to 5 Points? I will.
That's a good.
I'll check it out.
I think I'm going.
Sure, I'll go. I mean, Jesse's going. I'll go.
Oh, I think I'll go.
Jack, are you going?
I don't know. Are you guys going?
Then I'll go.
No.
I mean, if you're going, I shouldn't go, right? Because who's gonna man the shop?
Well, let me tell you another thing about another show. We are confirmed for a panel at San Diego Comic-Con, 5 p.m. on that Saturday.
Oh, shoot.
That is prime real estate.
Me?
Now, I'll probably do Jamie King again. He's a great moderator. Jamie King, for those who don't know, is he writes on Marvel shows. He writes for Jessica Jones, and he's a very talented, very nerdy, good friend, and a lovely moderator of panels.
Uh-oh. Got a cat here.
You have cat in your food?
Yep. Yeah, so I see a lot of people, and some of you I've talked to on Instagram, you've asked me there, that I plan on meeting a lot of new fans that I haven't met before at 5 Points.
Do they have panels at 5 Points? We should do one, right?
Dude, that's actually a good idea. I mean, as far as I know, I think they're getting ready for the Designer Toy Awards. Do they do it around 5 Points now, or is it still around New York Comic Con?
No, I think it is at 5 Points now. I think it is. If I'm not mistaken, I could be totally wrong.
Which, by the way, if I don't know why we weren't on the ballot at all. It's kind of
we have never been, and I sort of don't ever want to be.
But there's a few people, some of our friends have been nominated. So there's like 2 sections. It's like for public voting as well as panel voting. And our good friend Kaori Hinata, she's up for Toy of the Year for Morris.
Yeah, and she should win it. She's great. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny because we're very close with the clutter people, but I think they service a very specific, narrow avenue of the toy. I think we're sort of a bit of an anomaly, right? Like we're I think our stuff is highly collectible, and obviously there's a good secondary market value to it, but it's not designer vinyl, and it's not like, it's sort of more toyetic than it is designed to be aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
And we're like not articulated enough for the diehard, action figure fans, and we're not artistic and esoteric enough for designer vinyl fans. We're kind of in a weird prison of our own design.
So I did want to mention that up for the title of Artist of the Year, we've got people like Chino Lamb, who's done the sushi fish that I love so much. We've got friend Tara McPherson as well. And also there's I'm sorry, my math is off. We have 6 other people up for nominations, including Sucklord.
Did you get to meet Tara at our gallery opening?
I don't believe I did, but it's funny because I met her, I want to say twice now, at the Brooklyn Oddities Festival.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because she's always there, and it's like, she's like the only person that's selling like prints. But she's great. And also, like, again, I posted it in the link in the description. There's a category for Best Toy Store and Best Online Toy Store. Our good friend Toy Tokyo is in the running, as well as Best Online Toy Store. There's our buddies at My Plastic Heart, which, Jesse, I need to talk to you about that because we potentially could do something with them too. They're interested. They like us.
I like them too. Is that Tim?
No.
Okay.
Vincent.
That's right. I knew it was a name like that.
Yeah.
That had an I. I knew it was a name that had an I in it.
At the very least.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah.
All right. Jack, how are you doing?
I'm almost done.
Ooh, let's take a look at the progress so far.
So I got his lance done.
While you're checking in with Jack, we got a couple of questions here. Movie Master Marco, are you guys going to try the Deadpool Trolley Sour Bright Tiny Hands? I don't know what that is, but I think I can make a educated guess based on the description of that item. Yeah, I might try one. I don't really want a whole bag. I don't have much of a sweet tooth, but yeah, I would try one. I think that's cool. I hope movie theaters are sort of carrying that. I actually have not watched the Deadpool 2 trailer. I have done this radical thing where I stopped watching trailers. I stopped watching trailers after the Rogue One trailer that was so misleading with so many different scenes that never happened. And I just said, I'm done with it. And so now I avoid trailers like the plague. And it actually has been a better experience for me, especially, going to something like Infinity War. I really didn't see very much of, what was happening ahead of time. I know people were upset because they showed the Hulk running around in Wakanda in the trailer, and then obviously it's Banner in the Hulkbuster armor. But I didn't have that problem because I never watched a trailer, and I implore all of you to do the same.
So
stop hitting the feeding pellet, hamsters.
So I totally agree. There's definitely too much that they give away when it comes to previews and stuff like that. And
it exist. It's a ripoff.
Yeah, but exactly what you're saying, that half the time nowadays, especially for something as spoiler sensitive, I think like the best example of spoiler sensitive material is Infinity War, that they put in a ton of stuff just to distract you. Like, for example, without spoiling anything for people who haven't seen it, which is ridiculous, you should go see it. But the number of like gems he has in the gauntlet in the trailer doesn't match.
Or Thor's eye also.
Yeah. But
right.
That's yeah.
I actually, Movie Master Marco gave us another great question that is very relevant to what I was searching for on eBay, using our links, by the way, which are in our chat window. He said favorite dinosaur figure. So I've been going through a renaissance of appreciation for dinosaur toys. It's sort of been kicked off by the Mattel Jurassic Park line that's out now, which is really fantastic. Like the likeness and the articulation and the sculpting. and the vehicles are amazing. So I highly recommend you guys check out that line. But then I started thinking, like, what are the other great dino toy lines? And part of this is I want to go there with Knights of the Slice. If you made a purchase at the beginning of this month and you got the postcard comic that shows how the Knights meet Leather Knight, there is a little Easter egg in there when they walk under the Pizza HQ building and they're entering the caverns to get to Leather Knight's domain. There is a dinosaur in the cavern. So I've set up the narrative that will hopefully eventually lead the Knights of the Slice and maybe a few of their friends to have a dinosaur-related adventure. So in thinking about that, I've been going back and you know, really trying to look critically at all the great dino toy lines that have happened. Obviously, Dino Riders is huge and was great, and everybody sort of knows and loves that. But there was another line that sort of took a page from Dino Riders in the early 2000s, and it was called Dino Warriors, and it was made by Unimax. And they're relatively obscure. There's only a couple listings on eBay, but it was basically somebody our age who grew up with Dino Riders worked at Unimax and was like, I'm going to pitch this line because I want to do my version of it. And they're really fantastic sculpts. The dinosaurs are kind of monstrous, and they have sorry, my Facebook's beeping. I'll close that. They have like really cool armor and stuff built, and they had like blue caveman aliens versus more sort of human-looking Neanderthals, and it's a really great line. And now I want to track them down. Then the sort of sour cream on the 7 layer of this dino thought process is, of course, Ark, which is a massive online multiplayer PC game that Nicky, Jack, and I have played together, if only for a few minutes before connectivity issues totally nuked the possibility of that. But Ark is sort of another way to fuel this dino fire, because it's a really, I gotta be honest, it's a terrible game, but it's a lot of fun, and you kind of build fortresses. It's a little bit like Minecraft meets, I don't know, Dino Riders, I guess. But oh, how we shined for those few moments we were all connected on the interweb.
Oh, definitely. I had to say that we've taken the Knights to different dimensions and even space, and to kind of sneak in that dinosaur Easter egg, especially with the introduction of Leather Knight. He's using all these melee weapons. It's just like, again, taking our characters and putting them. It's kind of like what Frederator says, right? It's like characters that you want to hang out with, and despite where they are. So like taking the Knights pretty much anywhere, I want to see that. I want to see our Knights riding the back of dinosaurs. As far as favorite dinosaur toys, I used to have a bunch of the Jurassic Park toys, like you mentioned, but my neighbor had like more. He always had like the better versions. He had like the large one that like could eat the...
Nicky, someone's trying to break into your house. Turn around.
Oh no. They basically had the smaller dinosaurs that you can eat it and it would show up inside, or like the chunk of the body would like break off because like he got bitten. I love that stuff. So
yeah, I did very late in life. I found that massive T-Rex, the one that sort of ate the guy in the cage, and then you would pull it out of the stomach.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I sold that in a tag sale, unfortunately, but that was a great figure.
Marley says a lot of the dinosaur toys I had were the cheapy dollar store stuff.
Yeah.
I can't help but mention that you and I have talked about this so many times. The erasers that you get at the school
Dino
store.
Erasers. Yeah, for sure. Yep, my phone's ringing.
Yeah. So if you are tuning in and see the other window, Jack is collecting all of his hexagears. The one that you built is on the left, the darker figure. He's awesome.
Yeah, I love him. I love like anything with like lances and shields.
Well,
like I think I've explained how much I love toys that have large accessories.
Yes. In the previous live stream, you admitted to having a problem, an addiction, a strange addiction with the property Fate, because of one character has a giant flag. But also, if anyone doesn't know, Jack is trained in German longsword.
And German, the language, too.
And German in the language, and confusing Wheeljack with other Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A well-sought skill that not many have.
Oh, yeah. Well, Jack, it looks great.
Yeah.
Take a picture and post it on Instagram. Be like, this is what you guys missed.
Nicky, what are you doing this weekend?
Oh, boy. So, as you...
This sounds like fun already.
As you may know, one, it's Mother's Day.
You're making the fucking drive out to Long Island. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear.
Did you swear? But I was going to say that I believe Friday night / Saturday afternoon, Jack and I believe he's coming to Astoria, and we're going to try to shoot something to get on the channel once our Japan videos and finish up.
This is Sofubi Shakedown, your new show.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shofubi Sofubi. And
your first special guest is Rudy Giuliani. Is that correct?
That is correct. We need to clarify about the payment or the reimbursement that was made.
Well, he'll get his facts straight. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you, we are winding down on the live stream. We are going to post some more links. If you haven't already, check out the store because we've got a ton of new items, some stuff that are vintage, and just a handful of pizza picks that we've curated for that you might enjoy. And if you like the item that Jack made, we're going to paste that as well. There's the... Jack, can we get that link in there?
Yeah, here, let me do a breakdown for you. So on the store, we are now sold out of the carrying case, unfortunately. I will make more of those. We do have a bunch of other great stuff. We are in the last couple cases of our 1,000 toy figures. So if you've been waiting on those, now's the time to buy. Definitely check out one or more of the Super 7 Planet of the Apes figures. Those things are awesome. You can also check out my Patreon. There are a lot of sneak peeks that are happening. We're gearing up for a new production cycle, so that is the place to find out about stuff early. This is top secret stuff you can't share anywhere else. So patreon.com/Jesse DeStasio if you like the sound of my voice and want to hear it more.
Yeah, and again, so check out the store. We posted the link to the Hexagear that Jack built. And to make more live streams like this and our video series possible, definitely check out the Japanese stores that we've curated for you that sell a handful of things like Hexagear and a bunch of things that we love collecting, like Gashapon, as well as Bikurimon, as well as a Sofubi, and a handful of other things like model kits.
Yeah, but you can't say it with that accent. It just doesn't sound right.
What did I say?
I'm not gonna repeat it.
What did I say? I was
doing Japanese accent.
Okay, that was like I can't believe that even came out. I had to admit that Jack put me onto this app Duolingo, and I've been teaching myself Japanese for the past 2 weeks.
Is it working? Do you feel like it's working good?
I love it.
Has the accent helped?
The accent does help because it's like the equivalent of when you learn French. It's like you all of a sudden know that like AU is O, you know, and like HI in Japan is he instead of hi. So like it's just the way you pronounce things. So like
yo gozaimasu.
Yeah, exactly. So like
yeah, I'm wearing a traditional jinbei, so I'm not sure. I think I get more culture points for that.
I would have had a jinbei, but someone didn't let me take one from the hotel.
They would have charged us. We went over this.
They would have charged you.
Well, you got me there.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into our live streams. We definitely enjoy talking to you guys. One more time, check out the links that we pasted in the chat. Definitely check out the Hexagear figure that Jack built today. And definitely check out the store before all of our items sell out.
I guess the only thing left to say is...
Pizza out.
Pizza out.